Hello, fellow rock lovers. Look at this beautiful red, maybe mossy agate, or perhaps just a piece of jasper. I'm not 100% sure. It almost looks like quartzite, but I don't think it is. I think it's actually some kind of moss agate. I got it along with a bunch of other rocks from a Facebook seller. It was part of a package of large tumbling rough. I think it's going to be a moss agate. Well, let's find out. Let's find out how well this will tumble and polish. I'll go ahead and get it in the coarse grit barrel, get it rolling in the 6090 silicon carbide grit. Once it's nice and smooth, I'll bring it back in here and I'll show you what it looks like before moving it onto the polishing stages. After many weeks of coarse grit grinding, this little mossy red agate is finally ready to move on to the polishing stages. It's not perfect. In fact, I went ahead and cleaned up this side here with my cabbing machine because I could not get those little fractures to go away. And instead of just continuing to grind it and making it smaller and smaller, I decided it was time to move on to the polishing. Besides, I really think this is going to be very pretty once it gets shined up. Look at the pattern in there. You see that? Isn't that beautiful? And all of this will get cleaned up on the next stage, I'm sure. So what I'm going to do is get this in the vibratory tumbler. I'll start with my 220 grit and I'll go from there. After 4 different grits, I'll bring this back in here and I'll show you what it looks like. Well, what do you think? Our red mossy agate is finally finished with the polishing. And wow, look at the detail within that. Isn't that pretty? I know, it has fractures in it. I can see those, but doggone it, I just couldn't tumble them out. Besides, look how pretty that surface turned out. Oh, I just love those details. Even this heavily fractured end right here has some really cool, like, let's just call them lighter gray chalcedony parts in it. What a fun rock. I think this is my favorite side right here. When I get the light just right, you can really see the detail. Such a pretty rock. That looks like a storm from above. Check that out, isn't that pretty? It's not just red, you can see sort of that orangey color and almost a purple or violet color in there as well. Wow, who would have guessed, right? I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. I hope you are as well. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you like this video, please check my playlist because I have lots of these How Well Will They Tumble videos now. You can sit at home and binge watch these all day if you like. Once again, thanks for watching.